All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol SAVA, Cassava Science Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I do want every single investor and viewer to be aware of the fact that I have a new ticker symbol for you guys to add to your watch list and keep on your radar towards the end of this video. Now, I'm going to talk about the chart and a short, brief section of an article talking about how the phase 2 trials of this company has gone, their innovation and their product, and how it's going to help patients moving forward. So stay tuned towards the end because there's a lot of information to cover on it. But right now, let's go ahead and jump into Cassava Science Inc. So after hitting a bottom here, right, of $43 and about 62 cents, it has recovered its way back up into bullish territory. It broke through resistance levels, and it's kind of hanging out slightly above the resistance level up here of 62.25. We're at 62.89. So the 50-day moving average is 57.05 to be exact. Let's see. No, I can't land on it. Let's see if I can land on it. Yeah, but to be exact, it's 57.05. Now, our support here is at this point 58.79. We're currently at 62.89. 58.79 is our support. If that gets broken through, very small window between support and the 50-day moving average to see if the bulls are trying to reappear and bring it back up, or are the bears tearing this one down fairly fast. We want to watch out for that and pay close attention to how the stock is reacting within these areas. Now, if it breaks through support and the 50-day moving average, the first point I would point out is right here, and this is completely optional, but you can dissect the chart just a little bit further at 56.17 to kind of see how the stock is reacting within bearish territory and if the bulls are trying to reappear or are the bears tearing it down fairly fast. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, which is the highest point reached in this recovery, the bulls want to break through 68.94. That is the resistance level right now. 68.94 is what the bulls need to break through, and I want to emphasize that. They need to break through this point so they can reach newer highs, new resistance levels, and get deeper into bullish territory, pulling further away from the 50-day moving average. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Stay tuned till the end because I have a new ticker symbol you won't want to miss. And it has a lot to do with COVID-19. A lot of us are focusing on the vaccines. This is actually a company focusing on treatment for the COVID-19 phase of when you're infected and how to hopefully shorten the time frame or help much people with the sector of respiratory issues with the COVID-19, and this is a treatment or a product that can help that, so stay tuned for that. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys has some indirect and direct correlation to COVID-19 vaccines. Now, I know that we're all focusing on vaccines, and that's what the hype is, and that's what we really center our focus on when it comes to COVID-19, but there's also other companies doing other innovations that are helping and assisting with the treatment of COVID-19, not just the vaccine. So let's look at this stock, and we're going to read a little part of an article that came out last week, and we're going to look at its chart. So the ticker symbol is LIFE, Life. And this company has ran today. I found it over the weekend. I wanted to watch it closely, right? And it had already started the run last week. I wanted to look for some consolidation, right? It was around the 390 range. On the 3rd, the 4th, it took off. The 5th, it kind of was sitting at $5 and some change. And it took off today again, reaching $8. Now, I really want every single investor to look for some consolidation or a slight pullback, if it's a healthy one, to watch closely moving forward how this reacts. But this is kind of more of a speculative one because when we zoom out, you know, this has ran up before and it comes right back down. And this is the most recent skyrocket, right? that we've seen this happen. So we want to look for some type of consolidation and also some more confirmation on this one. Again, this is very speculative. It's in the health field, but supposedly it's doing wonders when it comes to the treatment and everything it does. So let's see here. Although the company stock price is trending at just $3.91, which is where it was at before the 4th, this is an innovative approach to creating therapies, has many investors banking on life, right, in the long haul. So they're saying that this isn't just a speculation short term. There could be some long-term opportunity here. Well, we're already seeing the run. We need to see if this is going to cool off or if it's going to continue. Now, with clinical activity at most major pharmaceutical companies back on track, this company itself is currently a lead candidate in the phase 2 trial of ATYR1923. This drug is designed to help COVID-19 patients that have respiratory issues. And that's a big deal with the whole process of the COVID-19. So treatment is also getting better. This is actually a pretty optimistic and hopeful outlook for the way we're going to treat COVID in the near future. And also vaccines are being rolled out. So that's another thing as well. So yes, vaccines we're all focused on, but treatment is spectacular as well, helping more people cure faster and also have less respiratory issues due to what this drug is supposedly doing according to this article and what their trials are showing. Now, the success of this trial results are expected to release at the end of 2020, which were already released, and we're already seeing it in the chart how it was hanging out kind of sideways. It could create a large revenue stream for the company in the next year. In addition, this company itself has a number of promising projects in the pipeline. These include the NRP2 science to treat fibrotic lung disease and cancer. So they're doing way beyond just COVID-19 patients that are having respiratory issues. They have other innovations and other drugs coming their way and opportunities to dominate in these sectors. So when you think about it, yeah, it had a run towards the end of 2020. You could see it here in December, and then it came right back down. It ran right back up in January, and this is the largest run that we've seen the stock have within all this speculation and hype. And now it's becoming more of an official type of information. This was hanging out at around 390, right? Right before it ran up on the 4th, then on the 5th, and here we are on the 8th. So long term, could this continue? Possibly. That's why this is one that you definitely want to do some research on. But a lot of analysis price targets is what I would really tell you guys to look deeper into, because there's some room here still according to the analysis ratings that are out there. I've seen as high as $15 and as low as $12 to $11. So if anybody wants to correct me on that or share under analysis ratings that you find, you guys are more than welcome to down below. For now, it's seeming speculative in the sense of how it's ran up. We want to look for a slight pullback, which could be healthy, or some consolidation, but there's room in the uptrend going into this year by the fact that these phase trials, especially phase trial 2, is looking so good, and it's actually helping patients, which is going to be a big change when it comes to the treatment, right, opportunity of COVID-19. Vaccines, big stuff, but the treatment as well is nice to focus on and know that companies are out there making these moves. So this is something else to not overlook and pay close attention to moving forward. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.